Good afternoon from Europe. Good morning, good evening, guys, whatever you are. Here's live for global YouTube channel, and we are going to make crypto market update. We do have monster break to the upside when it comes to the Bitcoin. So the previous high been taken out, and if you do remember, I've mentioned once we are going to see this type of the breakout, it might be no look back breakout at least for a while. Still, as discussed 2 or 3 weeks ago, still targeting 35,000 based on what we've seen. Now, previous 3 weeks, it was the very nice, or even 4 weeks, it was very nice consolidation over here. So what we have, how can we read this one, is a rally, big base, and a rally to the upside. Now, of course, the base over here, the levels, especially previous week range, right over here, that's the level of the big demand. But of course, the breakout level here, all right. So that's the top of the what we've seen previous week. So this is huge. This is the monster demand around here. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't prepare myself to try to short this type of the breakout. So guys, if you have an idea, just do your own research. Be very careful. Let's switch lower. Let's switch to the daily chart. And what we have here, well, there was something on the daily chart. It was, well, right now, of course, it's far away from what they were trying to build. But at some point, I think we can agree that there was idea to eventually, the bear's idea to create some kind of the formation, looks like head and shoulder. It, of course, didn't materialize. So trying to find some demand levels based on the daily chart. So these upper pre-breakout upper shadows, we are going to look for the levels around, okay, the breakout 19,320, right? So 20,000, 19,300. So that's where you do expect some Bitcoin demand, where you are looking for the Bitcoin buyers. It cannot be ruled out slight pullback from here if you are going to try to draw some lines, some channels. So, well, the bottom of the channel is, for now, of course, more or less around that demand we just discussed. So let's have a look what we have when it comes to the Bitcoin from the intraday perspective. 4-hour chart, and looks like market may want to create some kind of the consolidation around the current level. If that would be the case, it's around 22,300, 24,200, so 2,000. If we are going to break through, we are opening the psychological 20,000 level. But again, I wouldn't at least for now, as long as we are above 20,000, I wouldn't look for selling opportunity. Eventually, if there is going to be the crypto market correction, I would look for the Ethereum, the next one we are going to discuss. Ether is testing a very important zone. All right, just 1 second. Around 640, okay. It was respected previously 2 and 3 weeks ago, okay, and we are talking about this lower shadow over here. So if we are going to see upper shadow, right, created on the weekly chart, that could be eventually some kind of the setup to try to short Ether. Let's have a look what we have on a daily, if we can find some kind of the confirmation. And so that's the blue weekly line, all right, we've seen a second ago from the weekly chart, and we are above right now. Well, very interesting is the upper shadow. 3 days ago we just retest that one and pulling back. If we are going to get the daily close below, right, that will open the demand zone around 580. If we are going to break that one, right, so if we are going to consume that zone, then retest of that blue line around 630, that could be the selling opportunity with the target around 450. Of course, in the meantime, don't forget, guys, that we have psychological 500 level when it comes to the Ether. Ripple, there was an attempt, if you do remember, there was an attempt to break lower. Market was trading below 50, but finally towards the end of the previous week, market ran higher, so we took out stop longs, right, and we took out some stops when it comes to the shorts. Using the lower shadows, the 44 cents is the new demand. A little bit higher is around 47, so 47, 43 as a zone. All right, to the upside, the levels we tested, so around 65 and then around 80 cents. If we are going to break through 43 cents, then definitely the big breakout level should be tested around 33, 31 cents. That's how I see. That's how I see Ripple. Here is each of the zone probably is going to be tradable. So that's what I would observe if you are a Ripple trader. And the last one is the Litecoin. Went through my levels. We went below 81 again, but we just hit levels close to 70. We didn't get back and test the levels 65, 62 we discussed, and then a few days in a row strong rally when it comes to the Litecoin. What new? So in that case right now, market is testing this supply, and for now the supply is working here, but I would like to see some kind of the combination this time. So what I would like to see, pullback, retest of 100, maybe even with clearing the zone over here, then eventually retest of the supply one more time, and then trying lower towards this time towards 80 and 75, and that's where I expect some buyers this time, right around 70, 75. All right, guys, don't be trapped. Lower liquidity might be in place. Christmas time, holiday time is coming, so be careful out there. Work carefully with your exposure. Have a great rest of the day and see you around. Take care and goodbye.